We're underway here. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. Here comes the quarterback by way of the University of Missouri, Chase Daniel. The Cowboys defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. He's got a wide open alley. Here's a look at the Giants offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. The Giants from the 22. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Gates is one of the best receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
The Giants take it from the 28. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Bernard's trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on third down, but the defense does an outstanding job, on especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run and no first down.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Manziel's going to be watched closely today. He has struggled mightily at times this season, and it shows up in his quarterback rating, which is only in the 60s this season. First down at the 19. Manziel's taking off. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Williams. And now we'll look at the Cowboys offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. From the shotgun. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab. The Cowboys come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out. Manziel's alone in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Kevin White with the catch. White's tackled right at the 35. The Giants might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
First down at the 35. Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 2. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They'll go ground. Gains 5.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped before a short gain.
Third and 3. Gets it again. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to fourth down. Will run it with him again. The Cowboys now move the chains. The Giants defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They were in the wrong defense, and they gave up that fourth down attempt.
Almost intercepted. Second and 10. And they deck the quarterback.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
The Cowboys have it at the 39. Snatches it with one hand.
Williams is such a great athlete, and of course, you got to be a great athlete to be able to make a catch like that.
First down following the long play. Comes down with, the defender tips it out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down and 10. Toss play.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Cowboys still driving as the second quarter gets underway. The second quarter is underway with this snap. Gurley has the good catch. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Giants got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down after the incompletion. The Giants this time will go with 2 tight ends. 3-step drop. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Just into the second quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Jeremy Maclin comes onto the field again. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important. What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down and 10. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. Second down. Gurley's got it on the handoff. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Coming to the line at the 49. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. Freeman's taking the handoff. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Freeman's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Now first and 10. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 11. Freeman's going to take the handoff now. Picks up about 5.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
On the way, third down. The Cowboys come out with a split backfield. Gurley makes the grab. Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 15.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. First down at the 22. Gurley's got it. Screenplay. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 13. Toss to the outside. Gurley's marked down at the 19.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Third and 7. Manziel's running away from the pressure.
Well, we just don't talk about it enough. He is so good, has such quick feet, and then when he gets outside, if you make him run, he will. And a good job there picking up some extra yards.
Freeman's handed the football. And Dorsey in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First and 10. And the touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Manziel's now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
And a flag.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Bernard with the reception. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, touchdown. Touchdown right before halftime, and Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
Peterson's going to run this one out. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Cowboys will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. The Cowboys from the 32. They break through, tackle him behind the line. Third down now. The Cowboys signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Third down on the way. The Cowboys will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. Miller's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Manziel's completion percentage, 70% on the day. First down at the 49. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Got the first, and he's got some space. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do.
Marks has the sack.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Manziel's on the move. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And that pass is just thrown away.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for third and long when he wants to try to pick the play up with a first down with a throw down the field. It can be seams, double moves.
No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Looking long. What a catch. He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. That touchdown early in the third quarter certainly gives them full command of this game, Phil.
Well, let me coach up the defense here, little Jim. What you did in that drive was just not good enough. Change your strategy. Be more aggressive. You're down in the game. We're in the second half. Now it's time to make things happen.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Giants talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. To the ground. Kendricks there that time for the tackle.
Tough situation you found yourself in. Third and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
Airing it out. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. Let's give this defense a little bit of credit. They battled hard throughout the game, but the results haven't matched the effort, and they find themselves in a dire situation here as the fourth quarter draws closer.
Well, look, listen, one thing in this league, Jim, you can't give people credit for trying hard. Can't we take that for granted? I expect them to go out there and try hard. They're just not getting it done.
You know, you have 16 regular season games. Is it that hard to get up to the occasion just 16 times a year?
You would think not. One game a week, getting paid all that money, I expect a better effort.
This will be second down. The play clock's running down. Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
That leads us to second down. The Giants lined up in the nickel. They'll go ground. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. The Cowboys lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Gurley's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Freeman's going to secure the handoff. Manziel's completion percentage 70% on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Trying to beat the play clock. The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and short. Feeds him again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. The Cowboys have had a tough time running the football here today. Gurley's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better. Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. Play clock's running down. It's complete to Todd Gurley. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. The Cowboys are in front thanks to their quarterback. Manziel's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coach.
Gains 13.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. First down at the 43. Freeman's tackled down at the 43. What a drive this has been. They better hurry to get the snap. Larry Donnell has the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
1st and 10. The give out of the eye. Fights through contact. Hurley's tackled down after a gain of 10.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. Another handoff right back to him. Timeout called by the defensive unit. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day, mounting a serious drive. 1st down and 10. Here's another handoff. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. Back to him. Hill's there to take him down. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Now looking at 3rd down. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the in for the score. Dallas. Gurley's 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And they're not taking any chances. That touchdown will put this game out of reach.
You're right. That was no let's just run the clock out kind of drive. They said, to heck with it. This is pro football. You got to show us you can stop us. And you know what they found out? They can't stop you. You're that good today.
The Cowboys were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Giants only have themselves to blame for this game getting away from them, and it started early in this one.
You're right. They started out bad, and it just never changed. They could never make that play to get momentum on their side. And look, the quarterback was not sharp. That's why they're losing.
1st down at the 20. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. Second and 10. Peterson that time on the tackle. They won't huddle now. They'll go to the hurry up. Throws the pass. And Gates has got it. On a pass, had some heat on it. Third catch today so far. And now they're in their hurry up.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
That's second down coming up. The Cowboys defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense from the gun. One-handed grab. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys lined up in the nickel. Second and goal from the 5. And he's thrown to the ground.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab.
All the way home, just in time, a late touchdown.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Extra point is good. The Giants now, no doubt, will onside kick it. Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Cowboys back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
This will be the final snap. Wants to go deep. One-handed catch. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.